we need to discuss how Quad somehow got accused of leaking Dr. Jackie's very controversial video where she said that pregnant black women tend to cry wolf because they are more dramatic. So let's get right into it because I still, 6 days after watching the first part of the Married to Medicine reunion, I still cannot grasp how this whole Dr. Jackie mess that she put herself into because she said those words out of her own mouth. I do not understand how that whole thing got twisted and turned against Quad. I, for the love of me, cannot understand how is it possible that this group is not holding Dr. Jackie accountable and likes to pretty much push every single negative storyline onto Quad. I am not a hardcore Quad fan. I will not sit here and pretend that Quad is perfect and that Quad is, without mistake and is the perfect friend. I'm not here to do that, but I am here to point out the obvious that this cast is very scared and afraid to go against Dr. Jackie. And it makes me wonder, and it makes me actually think, is Mariah right? Was Mariah Huq right all along by saying that Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone have been the villains since day one? But anyways, I picked out some tweets for you that I am going to read out so we can get into some Twitter opinions about this specific segment of the reunion. Gabrielle Loudon tweeted, Dr. Jackie tried to force tears out and then quickly shifted and gaslit Quad. Ciao. Oh my god, Ken actually tweeted, where's the accountability from Dr. Jackie? Did I miss it? Hashtag married to medicine. Rodney the Voice tweets, even if Quad posted the clip on all of her social media accounts, it still wouldn't change the fact that Dr. Jackie said it. She said what she said. Hashtag married to medicine. Country Superstar tweeted, Jackie didn't even reach out to Mariah when she had her miscarriage, but she expected Quad to reach out to her after ostracizing her from the group. Be so for real, Dr. Jackie. Hashtag married to medicine. I need Quad to fire back at someone with this. The clip of Nene Leakes going, this ain't Phaedra. I mean, listen. The way the women are reading and coming for Quad's neck, I wouldn't be mad if Quad would sit there and actually gather some of these ladies together, because the things that Simone said were disgusting. The Dr. Jackie thing was definitely confusing and gaslighting. They shifted all the blame from Jackie's words towards the fact that Quad didn't reach out because there was this suspicion that Quad leaked the video. But then again, why did it take so long for Dr. Jackie to apologize in her own words? And the apology that she gave was pretty much, she was apologetic, but in a way where she didn't really take that much accountability, in my opinion. Also, how is it that you need for Quad to reach out to you when you were out here kicking her out of Napa Valley, just inviting her and then sending her right back to Atlanta, and you have this high expectancy, I think is the word. Do not come for me. English is my third language. You have these expectations of her to still support you because in your mind, what I think many of these ladies, they still view Quad as the quote unquote underdog. She's not a doctor. She's only worked in the medical field as a, what was it? Engineer for something or selling some medicinal products. I do not know. I do not remember. You still think of Quad as this woman that needs to suck up to you because you do feel better than her. I'm looking at pretty much everyone on that couch except maybe Phaedra and Dr. Alicia. I mean, they're always talking about how Quad never brings her men around. But then again, we have Phaedra, who is single and ready to mingle and not bringing anyone along. So we have a double standard here. And the way that these women cannot seem to accept or want to accept any further apologies from Quad is also frustrating. It is frustrating to see that this cast is going down the route of it's unforgivable what Quad did, but I'm still trying to grasp at what Quad actually did. I mean, if they keep on going on like that, they will suffer a very similar fate to the Real Housewives of Atlanta because they could not get their BS all the way together from season 9, 10, 11, 12, and look where it got them 5 to 6 seasons later, where their ratings dropped from an average of 2 million to a 750K a night viewership. I mean, I think these numbers actually do speak for themselves and are an indicator that an ensemble cast that chooses to actively alienate someone out of the group to create issues that prevent them from giving group scenes and prevent them from actually delivering the very much needed group scenes because it is an ensemble show. That is going to be the downfall of every single ensemble cast, in my humble opinion, as an amateur Bravo connoisseur that has been watching Bravo for the past 4 years. But anyways, what do you think of Dr. Jackie also at the end saying, I'd rather lose a friend than to lose myself? Very respectfully, Dr. Jackie is an amazing physician. Obviously, she has a lot of celebrity clients that she caters to and treats them well. I'm sure some regulars are on her list too that are content with the services that she provides. I say this very respectfully. Everybody's human, we all make mistakes, but BITCH, excuse my English, how is it? What do you mean with I'd rather lose a friend than lose myself? You went live with Dr. Heavenly about 2 or 3 years ago when the pandemic was still going on, and you said what you said. You said Black women tend to cry wolf during a pregnancy and not get taken seriously because they tend to be a bit more dramatic and they want to cheat themselves out of work and be lazy. But let me tell you this, and this is maybe not Dr. Jackie's fault, maybe this is the fault of the government of the United States of America. I'll leave that debate to you. I myself live in Germany. The second a woman announces her pregnancy at the doctor's office or at work, she gets the possibility to work until she's 1, 2, 3 months along and then go into a thing that is called motherly time. That is the law and order here. There is nothing lazy for a woman growing a whole ass human inside of her. There is nothing lazy that even if she wants to take time off from week 4, 5, 6, when she's only so early on, there's nothing lazy about that. That is called motherhood. Obviously, I am not a woman. Every single woman defines motherhood for themselves in a very different way with means that they have, etc., etc. But that is not lazy for a woman to quote unquote cheat work and staying home. You are pregnant. It is not like you're having the flu where you're a little down for 3 or 4 days and you could actually muster up some motivation to actually go to work and say, well, you know what, it's not that bad, I will go. But Dr. Jackie, as a physician, you are talking about pregnant women, and to that, black pregnant women, the women that are your sisters. Why? I asked myself, why did you choose such wording? And then 3 years later, you're sitting here with the Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris, and preaching about black women's mortality rate when they're pregnant. It is just, I get that Dr. Jackie's, I think, main message was that she wants the women to maybe toughen up quite a bit with the medical terminologies of what they're going through in their pregnancy. Maybe she wants them to listen carefully to their bodies, to carefully express to their doctors what the concerns are during their pregnancy. But I think the words that she chose were not great, not good at all. She's human like us. Just because she's a doctor, she can make mistakes. But still, at the end of this whole monologue that I just had, why and what does it have to do with I'd rather lose a friend than lose myself? Why are you shifting the responsibility and blame to Quad? I don't understand, but maybe we will tonight when part 2 airs of the Married to Medicine reunion. I will be making videos about that in the next couple of days. Beware and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on any other further content from me and content on Married to Medicine. I plan on regularly recapping Married to Medicine season 11 when it comes back later this year or maybe early on next year. So yeah, I've really enjoyed watching this season. I'm a first time viewer. I have done a rewatch of Married to Medicine now. I'm on to season 7, season 8. I'm right at the reunion of season 7 and I'm loving the show, and I hope it keeps going on for years to come. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next one.